Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we will gonna discuss the issue with the data store that would be usually seen in the ESX7 version. So if you remember that when we configure the ESX6 or 6.5, the data store will gonna come by its own. But if we have selected somewhere about a storage of somewhere about 70 or 80 gigs, in ESX7 version, then you will see that there is no data store, and even though if I'll try to increase or create a new data store, I will get an error. Say my data and say next, and we will gonna select either one of them or maybe say the full disk and say next, click finish. Yes, and then you might get an error stating that it cannot create a new data store for you. So how you will gonna make sure that while working for your demonstrations or while working on the test lab, you can perform all the activities that what we will be going to do in the future. So the basic simple solution for that one is just go to your VSX player. You have to first turn off your device or power off your device and say yes. It usually takes somewhere about 20 to 30 seconds to turn off the device. And once that is done, just go back again to manage or edit that particular VM. And let's launch your VMware Workstation Player again. Go to the new ESX and say edit virtual machine. So if you've seen that we gave only 70 gig memory for this particular ESX machine, we have to expand this memory to more than 150 gig. So let's say we will gonna give this machine to somewhere about 210 GB and say expand, and it expanded successfully. Say OK. And once that is done, just say play a virtual machine. It takes somewhere about 30 to 40 seconds depending on the bandwidth of your machine, and it will gonna quickly boot up your ESX. So now our machine is up and we have logged back in to the ESX7 version. So if you are able to see that now if I'll go to your storage and say new data store, say new, it will gonna show me the capacity that what I can use it for this particular one. So I want to create the new data store as new data store 1. Say next, and it will gonna ask me what the capacity I want to give to this data store. So I'll say I'll gonna give somewhere about 60 GB for this one. Say next and say finish. Once you do that, it will gonna create a new data store. Now you are able to see that the storage has been created for us, and similarly whatever the leftover space is, we can create another data store as per our requirement. So this is a quick fix if you are working between 6.5 and 7 version and working on your VMware workstation and try to configure the data store and it's keep giving you an error, either there is no capacity or you cannot create a new data store. So you have to make sure the disk space must be more than 150 gig. Only after that you will be able to configure the data store for your ESX7 version. Thank you for watching this.